Picture this. You're stuck in a crowded elevator with 5 other people. There's barely enough personal space for everyone to breathe. But it's awkward. Like, do I stare at my shoes or count the ceiling tiles? And guess what? No one's glued to their phones. It's a miracle. But it also means everyone's looking for an excuse to chat. You look around and see one guy is pretending to admire the fine art of the elevator ceiling. Another is busy contemplating the mysteries of the universe, or maybe just his grocery list. You, on the other hand, accidentally lock eyes with the woman in front of you. You both give each other a polite, awkward smile and then look away, like you just got caught stealing cookies. 20 seconds of pure, dead silence pass. The kind where you start questioning every life choice that led to this exact moment. Then, out of nowhere, Mr. Ceiling Inspector tilts his head back and with a mischievous grin says, "You ever wonder why they put mirrors in elevators?" Boom! The tension shatters like a cheap piñata, and everyone in the elevator silently thanks this hero for saving them from the abyss of awkwardness. For the rest of the ride, you engage in a surprisingly lively discussion about elevator design, a topic you didn't even know you had an opinion on. But hey, who cares? The silence is gone, and everyone's secretly thinking, give this man a medal. So let's talk about the real business of how to speak to anyone, anywhere, and anytime with these simple steps. 1. The art of breaking the ice. Here's the thing. Most people want to be spoken to, flirted with, or even teased a little. Because let's face it, life can be dull. But here's the kicker. Most of us have no clue how to start these interactions. Or worse, we're terrified to do so. So we end up standing in silence, clutching our phones like they're life vests on the Titanic, and spring out of the elevator the second those doors open. But let's be real. Those few brave souls who dare to break the silence, we cherish them, whether it's in an elevator, at a coffee shop, or while waiting in line. These people are the unsung heroes of social interaction, because all it takes is one person to go first and say something, anything positive, and suddenly everyone is more than happy to chat. 2. How to be the icebreaker everyone loves. Wanna be the person who can start a conversation anywhere with anyone? It's not rocket science. You don't need to be the funniest or the smartest. You just need to be willing to go first. Here's a foolproof formula. Notice something, say it out loud, and watch the magic happen. Let's say you're in an elevator and it's scorching hot outside. Instead of silently sweating, just say, "It's like an oven out there today, huh?" Congratulations, you've just initiated a conversation. The rest is easy. Just keep it going. Or, let them take over and steer the chat. 3. Find common ground or make one up. Now that you've broken the ice, you've got to keep the ball rolling. Think of it like playing conversational catch. Toss out a topic and see what sticks. If they mention something relatable, grab onto it and ask more questions. If not, well, you're creative, right? Make something up. Here's a tip. The more random, the better. So what do you think about those new self-driving toasters? Even if it's absurd, it will get a laugh. And laughter, my friend, is the glue that holds conversations together. 4. Be a listener. Yes, even when you're the talker. Here is the secret sauce to keeping any conversation alive. Listen more than you talk. I know, it's tempting to dominate the conversation with your fascinating life story. But trust me, people love talking about themselves. The more you let them do it, the more they will think you're the best conversationalist ever. But don't just nod like a bubblehead. Ask questions, show interest, and maybe throw in an "oh, wow" every now and then. Trust me, they'll love it. 5. Sprinkle in some storytelling. Sometimes you've got to carry the conversation, and that's where storytelling comes in. But here's the trick. Make your stories fun and engaging. Add a bit of flair. Exaggerate, just a bit. And don't be afraid to get a little goofy. People love a good story, especially when it's got a punchline. For example, here's a boring version. We were at the store and a guy tried to rob the cashier. And here is a funny version. So there I am, just trying to buy some chips when this dude with the ski mask comes in. Like it's a scene from a budget action movie. Before I know it, some guy in flip-flops tackles him like it's a Super Bowl, and the chips went flying everywhere. The most exciting scene I've ever seen in my life. See the difference? The second version is way more fun to listen to, and it's likely to keep the conversation going. Number 6. Act. Here is a mindset shift that will make you feel like a social genius. Imagine life is just one big play, and we're all actors trying not to forget our lines. Once you realize everyone's just trying to keep up with the act, it takes the pressure off. Pretend you're the star of the scene. What would your character say? You would be confident, funny, and totally relaxed. That's the vibe you want to bring to every conversation. 7. Talking to women. Talking to women is simple. Use humor, drop a genuine compliment, and keep things light and playful. Make her laugh, and you're already halfway there. Flirting isn't rocket science. It's just about making the other person feel good. But hey, remember to be respectful. If she's not into you, no worries. Just flash a smile, wish her well, and move on. There are lots of people waiting for you to chat with. 8. The power of mirroring. Here is a little known secret to social success. Mirror reciprocation. It's a fancy term for people who will generally reflect your vibe. If you bring positivity, most people will mirror it back. Sure, you run into a grump now and then, but who cares? They're the exception, not the rule. Think about dogs. They're pros at this. Ever notice how they wag their tails, jump around, and suddenly you're in the best mood ever? That's mirror reciprocation in action. Dogs give love and they get it back tenfold. So why not take a page from their book? Be the human equivalent of wagging tail. Bring the good vibes and you'll get them back. So next time you find yourself in an awkward social situation, whether it's in an elevator, at a party, or just waiting in line, remember, be the first to speak. Keep it light and have fun with it. The more you practice the steps, the better you'll get. And who knows, you might just become the person everyone wants to talk to without ever breaking a sweat. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you next time.